Every morning when we wake up, we are as if invited by a sacred promise, a precious opportunity to receive the boundless salvation of the Most High, just like the dawn that dispels the dark night, opening up a new beginning filled with faith and hope. In that sacred moment, we feel the closeness of heaven, where we are not merely human beings, but also the sheltered, infinitely loved children of the Creator. Imagine when the first rays of sunlight sneak through the window frame. They not only illuminate the room, but also ignite in our hearts the belief that every new day is a gift wrapped in the love and faithfulness of the Heavenly Father. That is just like the teaching of the Bible. For the steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. They are new every morning. Lamentations 3:22-23. Those classic words are like a reminder that, despite the challenges and failures of yesterday, every new morning brings an opportunity for rebirth, a new beginning for people to be forgiven and loved in a complete way that only God can grant. Let us step together into an inspiring spiritual journey, where prayer is not only a morning ritual, but also a deep communion between the soul and the sacred will of the Most High. When we bow our heads in prayer, it is not only the act of uttering praises, but also a communion, a listening to the whisper of faith as the Lord teaches. This is the day which the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Psalm 118, verse 24. Through personal experiences, I realize that whenever I begin a new day by devoting my whole heart in prayer, my soul becomes lighter, my mind clearer to face unforeseen challenges. It is in that very moment that we feel the sacred power, the presence of the Lord, as if it were a lamp lighting our way through all the tangled roads of life. That is not merely a habit, but a vivid experience, a testimony to the power of faith when people dare to let go of the burdens and worries of the past and trust in the guidance of the Most High, who is always by our side at all times, in every circumstance. When we embark on a new day with a calm spirit and steadfast faith, we not only open the door to forgiveness and healing, but also broaden our hearts to receive the wonders that the universe constantly grants, like the miracles recorded in the pages of the Bible, where every word contains the power of love and compassion. In that moment of communion, we also remember, trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. Proverbs 3:5-6. A sacred reminder that, even though we try to control everything in life, only trusting in the Most High can lead us to a bright and proper path. In fact, in the moments when I face difficulties and impasses, that teaching helped me realize that when I let go of all prejudices and arrogance, and then place my faith in the guidance of the Lord, everything gradually becomes clearer and more meaningful. Just like when a heavy downpour passes, the sky brightens with the blue of hope and renewal. Those personal experiences are like vivid proofs of the power of faith, helping me understand that life is not always smooth. But when we know how to trust and persevere, the Lord will always open new paths, leading us to peace and happiness. Let us continue together on this journey, where every step is the confluence of perseverance, faith, and gratitude, a journey that does not stop at the morning prayer, but also spreads throughout every moment of life, from challenging trials to the soaring moments of joy and success. In every one of those moments, let us remember that whenever difficulties come rushing, stop, take a deep breath, and remind yourself, the Lord has prepared a way for me as long as I trust and follow. That peace does not only come from the teachings of the Bible, but also originates from our very own hearts, from everyday stories, from experiences that everyone can witness firsthand. I remember once, when facing an important decision in my career, my mind was in turmoil and overwhelmed with worries. But after a morning wholly devoted to prayer and meditating on the pages of the Bible, I felt as if I had found a guiding light, helping me reorient the path I should take. That was not only a change in the way of thinking, but also an inner transformation, helping me realize that as long as I trust in the guidance of the Most High, then even if storms come, I can still maintain my faith and move forward confidently. And when we view everything through the lens of faith, we will realize that every moment of life carries a sacred meaning, an opportunity for us to learn, grow, and become stronger. Therefore, every morning is not merely a moment of awakening, but also a call from the universe, from the spiritual heroes in the heavens, where the noble souls have once walked on the path of light, to remind us: live, love, believe in the miracle of life. On that journey, we can find miraculous signs recorded in the Bible, stories of resurrection, of the boundless compassion of God for humanity, and even advice from angels conveyed through sacred words, reminding us that no matter how challenging life is, as long as the heart always faces the source of light, then every challenge can be overcome. Imagine that, when the light of dawn begins to seep through the dark clouds, that is exactly the moment when the Most High sends a loving message. Trust in me, for I am always by your side, even if storms erupt everywhere. And that is the reason why, even though at times we feel lonely, surrounded by worries and disappointments, just by stopping, listening to the call of the heart, we will realize that, in the tranquility of the morning, there is an invisible power overflowing, granting us comfort, guidance, and the faith to move forward. If you have also experienced moments of impasse, when all hope seems to have faded, try to dedicate a little time each morning to practice prayer and meditate on the Bible. You will distinctly feel the difference: a fresh stream of energy, a renewed soul ready to receive the miracles that life brings. Let the prayer be like a commitment, a vow that every new day is an opportunity for us to grow, to love more, and to live meaningfully. Do not hesitate to share your experiences with those around you, because when we spread faith together, the promises of God become even stronger and more widespread, becoming a tremendous motivation for the entire community. Act today. Open your heart to receive the peace that dawn brings, and let every prayer be a step toward peace, serenity, and success in life. This invitation is not only for you, but also for everyone who longs to live in the light of faith, under the protection and shelter of God, as recorded in the sacred pages of the heavens. When you step out of your house every morning, remember that you are not merely an individual living among countless people, but also a part of a vast universe, interwoven by the threads of destiny, woven by the Most High. And every step you take, no matter how small, carries the meaning of an inspiring and powerful journey. Let your heart beat in rhythm with prayer. Let every breath be a hymn celebrating life, and let your mind always be open to receive the wonders that the universe brings. Perhaps you are facing difficulties in work, family, or health, but remember that, as long as you trust and devote your whole heart to the teachings of the Lord, you will find deliverance. You will feel that every challenge is a precious lesson, guiding you to a more complete version of yourself. Through those quiet moments, when you close your eyes and listen to the whisper of your soul, allow thoughts of love, compassion, and hope to seep into every cell of your body. For that is exactly the way God imparts strength to you, the strength to overcome every hardship, to conquer every fear, and to rise from failures. Every day, treat it as a love letter addressed to your own life, a reminder that you deserve to live in joy and happiness, enveloped by the sincere love of the Most High. And in every one of those moments, do not forget to entrust your faith through prayers, so that every word, every thought of yours becomes part of a sacred symphony, blending faith, gratitude, and hope. Let the light of dawn, the warmth of love, and the power of faith accompany you on every step of the way, as an affirmation that, no matter how life turns out, you always have a place to lean on. You always have an inexhaustible source of inspiration from God, who is always present in every moment of your life. And now, when you have felt the power of this sacred invitation, act, share your story, spread the faith, and become a source of motivation for those who are lost in the darkness. Because only when we walk together on the path of faith, every difficulty, every challenge becomes gentle and full of meaning. Remember, every prayer, every "thank you, Lord," not only soothes worries, but also helps build a loving community, where every individual feels comforted and supported by those around them. In fact, through my own journey in life, I realize that those moments when our soul is strengthened by prayer are the decisive moments, helping us overcome the storms of life and return to ourselves more completely. Let your mind and heart always face that sacred light, and do not forget that, even when the road ahead seems dim, the Most High is always watching over, always guiding and sheltering you. This is the call for you to act right now. Offer a sincere prayer, open your heart to embrace change, and share the message of hope with those around you. For in every heartfelt offering, in every act of love, we all contribute to building a world filled with light, a paradise on earth, where every soul is exalted and lives fully according to God's promise. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. As the Bible teaches, the Lord will not forsake His faithful ones, and that is the sacred promise made for you. When you step out, let your faith shine, let love spread, and live a life worthy of your own dreams and desires. Do not hesitate any longer. Start your new day with a heart fully devoted to gratitude and a soul ready to receive the miracles that life promises. This is not only a reminder, but also a sacred invitation, an affirmation that every step you take carries the blessing of God, the promises of the heavens, and your own life experiences, which have been refined through the ups and downs of life. Let us continue together, not only for ourselves, but also for those around us, with the belief that every individual can make a difference. Every prayer can open the door to miracles. When you feel tired or lost, remember that the light of dawn is always shining at the end of the road, and that is living proof of the power of faith and the shelter of the Most High. Let every day pass as a new chapter in the book of your life, where every page is written with faith, gratitude, and love. And finally, always remind yourself that no matter how many difficulties, no matter how many challenges, you are always enveloped by the boundless love of God, a love that never fades, always present, and always ready to give you the strength to move forward. Act today, let faith guide you, and live every moment of your life fully. Because only when living with steadfast faith can we truly taste the sweetness of freedom and real joy. Are you ready to open the door of your heart, to step into a life filled with hope and light? Let us start the new day together with a sincere prayer, devoting all our faith and letting this sacred message spread to every corner of the heart. Let today become a turning point, a journey during which each of us feels the powerful presence of God, who not only gives us blessings, but also leads us through every hardship of life. This is the call for you. Share your story, spread the faith, and let every action of yours become a source of inspirational motivation for the community. Let us create a bright future together, where all people live in the light of faith, are enveloped by unconditional love, and are guided by the sacred power of the promises from the heavens. Do not hesitate. Start today, because every new day is a beginning. Every morning is an opportunity, and every prayer is a step closer to the perfection of yourself and the entire community. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Please support us by liking, sharing, and inviting everyone to join our community by subscribing to the channel. See you in the next video. Thank you.